What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Paul. This is the Leeds Therapy. I do hope you're doing well. It is, what day are we on? Thursday, the 12th of September. It's my birthday. I'm now the grand old age of 44. I hope everybody's doing well. I hope everybody is healthy and happy and enjoying themselves. If you've not done so already, if you could hit the subscribe button for me, if you could like the video, share it, put any comments in that you want to put in, feel free. That's what we're here for. Don't always need to agree, but we can have a decent conversation about stuff. Right. Farke's press conference is the first thing that I'm going to touch on. What's the easiest way to take away from this? Woba is magically still injured. I'll be honest with you, my impression of Woba at the moment is that he just wants out of the club. He doesn't, as much as he says that he wants to be here, I don't think he wants to be here. There's obvious interest from Turkey. So, yeah, whatever. My feelings are pretty clear on Woba in terms of who he is and what he's about. Loki. Hi. Come up. Look up at the camera. This is my puppy Loki, everybody. All right, get down. Get down. Okay, so he's just coming to say hello, so apologies. So yeah, Woba, put him to the back of the window. Don't really care. Had enough of him. Yeah, I'm not bothered by him whatsoever at all. So yeah, I'm not bothered by him at all, so let him go. Next thing, Daniel James. Unfortunately for DJ, he's going to be out for 4 weeks. So luckily, in that area, we do have cover. So that is, that's a strong position to be in. Pretty much everybody else is fine. The other point that he made was that Bamford has been training since Tuesday. So obviously I've got a strong sneaking suspicion that Bamford will more than likely be on the bench at the weekend. He's going to start Joseph up front because Joseph is cooking at the moment. Joseph played well in the international break. Nonto played well in the international break as well. Everybody else did, so I'm really happy with that. And the one thing that I took from it is that obviously, Farke's only had a certain number of weeks with people, and they all disappear off for international breaks. International breaks are the most annoying thing for me in the world because it just absolutely rips momentum of clubs. And I don't just mean this specifically for ours. I just mean it for everybody. It just absolutely, you could be on a bit of a drive, pushing, going forwards, getting a little bit better when it comes to certain things, all of that kind of stuff. And then all of a sudden the international break comes in and it just absolutely rips the momentum out of what you're trying to do. And it's like we've got to reset all over again. So obviously we've got the game against Burnley this weekend. It'll be interesting to see how that goes. I'm confident. I'll do a review about it tomorrow, I think. But yeah, that's kind of what I took from the press conference is Farke's annoyance with regards to, international breaks and then obviously players that are injured and everything. I feel sorry for Dan James because it's kind of that he seems to be injured one season and then fine the next. It's a real nuisance and annoyance. The last thing that I kind of really want to touch on, and this is it's just going to be a short video really, is obviously Cooper's now left. The announcement's been properly officially made yesterday. That CSKA Sofia, that reveal video by them is really funny, and I've got to be honest, I'm absolutely here for it. Cooper being unveiled in a Cooper is absolutely brilliant. And listen, at the end of the day, regardless of what you think about Cooper, whether you like him or not, whether you think whatever, for me, an absolute stalwart of the club for the last 10 years, what he's put in, the effort that he's put in, he's captained the club. He is the last captain of a promotion-winning team. That will live with us and with him for absolutely ever. I can't fault his determination, his attitude, everything about him, just what he was on the pitch, what he stood for in the training room, what he stood for at the training ground, but almost more importantly, what he stood for as a representative of the club in the community. Thoroughly nice guy. You hear all of the stories about him in terms of what he would do for charities, what he would do for people. Just a thoroughly nice, humble guy. And for me, I just want to put on record my absolute gratitude for him my absolute admiration for him. You know, I know he had, like I said, a lot of detractors out there, but for me, there's nothing that I can question. And, you know, I boil it down to certain things, like when, you know, Stuart Dallas was announcing his retirement from football, and it was COOPS that was stood up there with him. It was COOPS with his arm around him, making sure that he was all right. And it was, you know, COOPS at the end of that season where we got relegated from the Premiership that stood up in the changing rooms and just said, if you don't want to be here, fuck off. And I just think he's a hell of a guy, and it's rare in football these days for people to stay that long at a club now. I think that puts him third on the list of attendances, I think. So, yeah, I'm really, really pleased for him overall. Just what a player, what a guy. And I hope everything works out for him. He's got his 2-year contract that he wanted. Fair play to him. You know, go make a little bit more money, and then he can retire into the sunset and come back to Leeds, hopefully in some sort of capacity. We'll just have to wait and see. But yeah, that's going to do it for this one. Like I said, real short video. Just wanted to touch on a couple of Farke's press conference bits, and yeah, that's it really. Just again, thank you to COOPS. What an absolute true gentleman representative of this great football club. Like I said, that's going to do it for this one. If you've not done so already, if you want to hit the subscribe button for me, like the video, put any comments in that you want to say down below, share the video for me as well. I'd really appreciate it. Take care of each other. Most importantly, take care of yourself, and we will see you on the next one. Cheers.